Hey guys, I just wanted to share a super quick healthy salad dressing recipe, and as people are kind of joining me, I just wanted to share. I've shared before this dressing that I really like, this Bragg's vinaigrette, and this is a great option. It's still a very clean salad dressing. There's a lot of salad dressings that have a lot of extra ingredients that are not so clean. So thank you guys that are jumping on. I'm just going to go over some tips on salad dressings because I know for convenience we like to buy salad dressings at the grocery store, and there's a lot of them out there that even claim to be healthy, and a lot of them that will just kind of claim to be better options, but they're not always a good option. And just because you're buying something that's labeled organic or all natural, all of those things can be kind of misleading. So not that the organic is misleading, but just the fact that maybe that means it's healthier, because just because something is organic doesn't necessarily mean it's good for you in large amounts. So this salad dressing is a great option, but I wanted to share a super easy recipe that could be used for anything, and it really is kind of versatile, and you could kind of tweak it to your taste and kind of add seasonings and flavorings as you'd like. But before I share the recipe, I just want to give credit to my good friend who gave me this recipe, Debbie Burnish. She is a former friend, well, still a friend, but former neighbor of mine that moved away, and she has some very insightful information that she's been sharing with me, and she gave me some recipes for some homemade salad dressings that I wanted to pass on to you, because I wanted to, kind of spread the information that I have learned. She's given me some great insights. She's got some really good background with nutrition and knowing about carbs and how they affect your body, and good carbs, and not being afraid of certain carbs, but also understanding how they work in your body. So I am so thankful that she's been able to open my eyes to some things. So as I'm doing this, I kind of wanted to share a couple of tips that she's kind of shared with me, and just give you some insight on that. But first, the recipe is 3 ingredients, and I also put out this is another option that I have found. This is a seasoning mix that would be great for adding into a salad dressing, or just mixing in for when you're roasting vegetables or whatever. But the recipe calls for olive oil, and this is a first cold press extra virgin olive oil that I have found at a Target. I've also ordered it online through Thrive Market, and it calls for a half a cup. And you can tweak the ingredients as far as amounts based on what you like flavor wise, and if you want to double it or whatever. So that's about half a cup. And then it calls for a half a cup of apple cider vinegar, and you want to make sure when you are buying apple cider vinegar, if you're not getting this Bragg's brand, that it says that it's got the mother in it. That's the mother of all ingredients in your apple cider vinegar. It's the same amount, half a cup. Hopefully I have enough in this jar to make it just enough. Okay, and then the final ingredient is Dijon mustard. And just a quick tip on mustards, I always read my label. I like this Annie's organic Dijon mustard. When it's got ingredients that I know, and there's nothing weird in there, nothing that doesn't really have a need to be in there for a mustard. This just has distilled white vinegar, water, mustard seed, sea salt, and clove. Okay, so all ingredients that I can read and that I recognize. So 2 to 3 tablespoons of this. I'm going to shake it up, and then that's it. You mix it together, and I have this really nice Pampered Chef salad dressing container. I don't know what else you want to call it. It's to make salad dressings and then to store it, and it's got this little blender end, like a little whisk thing. So once I put all of my ingredients in here, all I have to do is just make sure the lid's on, and then you just kind of do this. But if you just put it in a jar with a lid and you just want to shake it just to mix up all the ingredients, and again, you can season this, you can add more oil, more vinegar, however you like your flavor, the flavor of it. But this is Debbie's favorite salad dressing, so I'm anxious to try it. I'm going to try it as a marinade for chicken. We love the Bragg's for a salad dressing, when we just do like a romaine salad. So I'm going to probably have that also as an option for our salad, maybe tonight or tomorrow. So that's it. That's a 3 ingredient salad dressing. Took me literally just a couple of minutes to whip that together, and it's not expensive and it's healthy. I'm not going to be worried about ingredients that I'm putting in my body. Some of those salad dressings, you guys, are full of sugar. They're full of artificial ingredients. They're full of things that your body doesn't know what to do with. And honestly, one of the tips I wanted to share was your body, when you give it sugar, it tends to crave more sugar, and therefore that's why people struggle with losing weight and kind of gaining weight when they're trying to eat healthy, because they think they're making these healthier choices, but sometimes those healthier choices are misleading. If you're picking things that say diet, those are either going to have an artificial sweetener or something else in them that makes them taste good, so that they can make them look like they have fewer calories or less fat, but ultimately they are not doing your body any good. So staying away from things that have added sugar, look at the ingredients so that you know what you're getting and what you're giving your body. And if you're trying to cut back and eat healthier, a lot of people don't want to do a sugar detox or kind of give up sugar, but if you can give your body a chance to eliminate eating those types of foods that are not good for you. I mean, we know what's not good for us, but sometimes we still have a hard time giving those things up. Giving your body a chance to appreciate the taste of real food, eating more fiber-filled foods like fruits and vegetables, and there's a lot of grains that are questionable, but I'm not going to go into that background because I don't have a knowledge in that. But whole grains, but like the ancient grains are kind of the thing that I think our bodies need, because that's what they're used to. That's what they're designed to take in and digest. So finding grains that are beneficial for your body, and not ones that are not just going for whole wheat, but looking for those ancient grains. Those are harder to find, and it's not something that's been, it's not something that's well known or discussed or talked about, but it's something that I'm kind of learning a little bit more about as I get into my journey, and just kind of learning what foods are beneficial for me and what my body digests well. So being educated, giving your body whole foods as much as possible, and again, like I said, filling up on more food, fiber-filled foods, so that you don't have to take fiber supplements. And I'm not talking about the granola bars, that the FiberWise or the brand granola bars. You don't need those if you're eating proper amounts of whole fiber, naturally fiberful foods. I hope that makes sense, you guys. I'm just trying to give you guys some insight into, getting your body used to eating healthy foods. And then honestly, I used to eat lots of sugary things. I loved jelly beans. I loved Twizzlers. I loved all that stuff. But now if I eat that stuff, it doesn't really set well with me, because I've kind of taught my body not to crave that stuff, because I've given it all this other stuff that it needs, and it's thriving on that stuff, so that those cravings and those things that I used to go to are not really satisfying me anymore. They actually make me feel kind of sick. So, you can teach your body to give up those things that are not healthful. Your body does perform, and it craves healthy food. I mean, we have cravings for junk food, but if you can teach your body by eliminating some of that stuff that your body doesn't need anyway, and letting it truly appreciate what is good for it and what can help it to thrive, you will be surprised and amazed at how your body can feel and how it functions so much more efficiently. A lot of people are super tired and they don't have a lot of energy, or they just don't feel right. They feel bloated, or they have, digestive problems, and they're constipated, and they have all these things that are just, they make life kind of not comfortable, and it doesn't have to be that way. There's lots of options to kind of eliminate those issues. So you guys, I hope that made sense. I hope you tried this salad dressing. I have a couple other recipes if you're interested. I'd love for you to reach out to me if you have any questions. But basic ingredients, whole ingredients, look at your labels. But this salad dressing, half a cup of olive oil, half a cup of apple cider vinegar, and 2 to 3 tablespoons of Dijon mustard, and that's it. And I can tell already this is going to be an amazing marinade. It's going to be a great, for roasting vegetables. I could use it for any number of things, so I'm excited to use it. Plus the benefits of the cider vinegar and the olive oil that you're giving your body, that your body is going to thrive on, those things as well. So you guys, thank you so much for listening, and thank you, Debbie, for your recipes. I really appreciate your insight, and I hope to share more of these tips and insights for you guys, because I want you guys to live healthy, and I want you to enjoy a good quality of life. So hope that helps. Please don't hesitate to comment or share this video. Thank you.